Mold, insects, and grime. An ongoing Channel 9 investigation has exposed cleanliness issues at Charlotte schools for years. Well, tonight that investigation is expanding. We uncovered a disturbing link between most of the schools with problems.
Yes, Eyewitness News anchor John Paul dug through stacks of records and found some of the schools scoring the lowest on their inspections actually have students facing the biggest challenges.
The pictures tell part of the story. Mold growing on ceiling tiles at Providence High School. Mushrooms growing in classrooms at Bruns Academy. Even rodent droppings and insects. These pictures actually snapped by a teacher at North Mech. Health issues like this have some parents wondering what's going on.
I think there's probably an issue with CMS altogether.
The Mecklenburg County Health Department inspects school buildings once a year. 90 or above is considered an A. Schools get a B when they score between 80 and 90, and 70 to 80, that ranks as C. Anything below that is failing. We went through every report since January and found 27 CMS schools scored a B or a C. The lowest score, James Martin Middle School, a 74. It was cited for things like heavy accumulation of ants in one room and a sink coming off the wall. At North Mecklenburg High School, inspectors found live and dead roaches throughout the building. That school scored a 75.5. Olympic High School scored a 79.5. The county warned administrators to check for possible dead creatures under these mobile classrooms. The report doesn't say what type of animal, but does say there was a pungent smell in 4 rooms.
It turns out there is a link between all the schools that scored below an A. A full 70% are schools that are Title I, which means they have a large number of students from a disadvantaged background. Does that surprise you?
It does not surprise me, and it should surprise me.
Vilma Leak was on the school board for years before becoming a Mecklenburg County commissioner. She says this is an ongoing problem and places the blame on the administration and the principals at the schools.
I bet you his office or her office doesn't look like that.
CMS finally responded to our repeated requests for comment just hours ago, saying they addressed some issues the same day and blamed aging buildings. County Commissioner Jim Puckett says CMS hasn't dealt with this problem for decades.
I'm seeing repeatedly that CMS just never seems to get over this, no matter what money we put into it.
The county gives CMS tens of millions of dollars each year for maintenance. Puckett says a private company should take over janitorial services. Much of the city and county buildings are serviced by private companies, and he says they're cleaner.
The jail is cleaner than many schools.
When I asked why he thinks that Title I schools have some of the lowest scores, this was his response.
Is this another case of the bigotry of low expectations, where somehow or another poor kids are just supposed to be able to deal with dirt more than others?
John Paul, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.